And hello internet, Lord Ozunu here. See, since the new TV show called the Invincible show up on the Prime Amazon, it was kinda interesting because it have this DC superhero vibe, and logically because of that people start comparing Omni-Man to a Superman, and also the famous guy who was in the past always compared to the Superman, and that was Goku. So I was thinking to make video, you know what, let's them all three fight. If the Omni-Man have the fight with the Goku or Superman, can he beat any of them? So the first interesting thing about this show Invincible is the fact that Amazon make it, and Amazon in the past make this TV show called The Boys, in which also they have the Superman parody, who is extremely powerful but also the extremely violent. I can see that Amazon probably want to use the fact that people actually like this kind of context, you know, the superhero story in the past I'll tell over a million times with all kinds of different heroes, but now seeing them in the question, how about if those superheroes were more like a regular human? And I must say that is kinda strange topic for me, because honestly there is nothing good in real life. Reality is always disappointing, so comparing awesome superhero with real human kinda don't work for me, but they can actually make it to look kinda sub-realistic, I would say. Also, this will have a lot of spoilers, but I must mention because of this show there was this meme that started from one scene from this TV show, and because of the possibilities that can be summoned with this, it became very viral. I wanted to show you several examples that I personally really like. And as you could see from all those memes, they compare it to the Dragon Ball or the Marvel or DC or all those kind of superhero or anime that is on topic of martial arts. So it's logical that this old argument about who would win Goku or Superman, that was started by Screw Attack, now over the time, because let's be honest with it, it became a long-running debate that over time became old and not irrelevant anymore. But now with the showing up of the Omni-Man, which popularity start to increasing from day to day, people start to evolve this debate into something new. So for the honest, the two guys that in the past by Screw Attack itself, they show how Superman was stronger than Goku, even so basically they downplay Goku in every possible way. But now with Omni-Man, this debate, as I said, evolved into something new, like who would win between the Saiyan or Ultramite. And I mean, it's logical, because the Saiyans and Ultramites are basically the same race. They are incredibly powerful, they go from the planet on the planet, destroy it, steal the resources. They are like the space pirates or something like that. So it's logical to compare those two characters. But you see, the problem is the Dragon Ball is way longer show, and because of that runtime, Goku face many more opponents than Omni-Man in all those Invincible comics. So that is the first factor I start to think. I mean, Goku and Superman, because of their shows are way longer, have the higher aspect of all kinds of enemy they fight. While Omni-Man biggest problem is being able to fight his own species, and as we can see from the comics, the biggest power they show in the show was when they destroyed the planet. I mean, Omni-Man have the help from the two other members of his species, so we can say that he can destroy the third part of the planet, but that is something that character in the Dragon Ball Z could do early on. I mean, even in the early Dragon Ball we have example when Master Roshi put out all the ki he has in the body into the moon and he destroyed. So it will be logical to fight the characters like Homelander instead of finding the Dragon Ball Z character. That is as you can see from the feats they perform. Omni-Man would be no trouble for the Dragon Ball Z character. I mean, the Saiyans can be stronger than them, and they are now considered a very weak creature compared to what we have now in the Dragon Ball Super. On the other hand, it will be logical to put aside the Superman, because many versions of Superman actually have the similar feats that Vulture Knights and the generally Omni-Man show up. I mean, from the comics we see that they can actually fight with each other, and when we take the fact that they are on the planetary level, we can see why they can fight Superman, because one of their best feats that he do is the moving planet. Usually he do with some help, but we know in the specific comics that he was able to move it the Earth for the days, and he was not actually very tired from it. It wasn't a big a deal for him. So we know that Superman is on the planetary level and probably beyond, based on the fact that
he's said himself before he's able to throw a punch hard enough to split apart the moon or shatter planets, and he's kind of sort of backed it up, as he's actually punched people through the moon before, or even split moons in half. And all that is, again, just scratching the surface of what he's capable of. Basically, Superman is crazy strong. On the other hand, with Omni-Man, well, he's casually proven that he's one of the strongest guys over in the Invincible universe. He's thrown his son through skyscrapers and mountains, destroyed buildings and towns in his fights. Probably most impressively, actually, definitely most impressively, he's destroyed a planet before. Granted, he destroyed that planet alongside two other guys just as strong as him. The planet was unstable to begin with, but still, destroying 1/3 of a planet all by yourself is obviously nothing to scoff at. And then, unlike Superman, well, Omni-Man isn't necessarily a good guy. He doesn't hold back one bit. Not one bit. He's killed all of the Guardians of the Globe, Earth's premier superhero team, beat the absolute crap out of other Viltrumites, even killed them. One time, he was even able to burn an entire civilization down to the ground. Omni-Man is nothing to scoff at when it comes to strength. But I'm still going to give the edge to Superman here. But then what about durability? Well, Omni-Man has taken punches from his son, Invincible, acting like nothing had happened. And on top of that, he's taken punches and beating some guys like Conqueror, Alan the Alien, Thrag, and Supreme. And just in case you don't know who those guys are, let's provide a little bit of context. So Conqueror is the second strongest Viltrumite. This is what he was able to do to Invincible. Alan can straight up kill other Viltrumites with just one punch. Thrag is the strongest Viltrumite out there. is able to fight against Invincible and Omni-Man at the same time. And Supreme? Well, he's just about as close to Superman as you can get, pushing the entire country of India, resisting the pull of black holes or destroying planets.
Thank you for explanation, but as I mentioned earlier, Superman fight way more opponents because of the fact that his comics is way longer, and also because of that feat he know how to deal with guys with power similar to him. And indeed Omni-Man is more brutal, but come on, that also we can say from the characters like Darkseid or Doomsday or Zod, and not to mention that Superman once destroyed the entire solar system with sneezing. With facts like that, he surpassed anyone from the Invincible comics, because come on, nobody of them can destroy several planets or the stars that would be necessary for destroying a solar. Even so, that Omni-Man is incredibly brutal, probably way more than Superman and Goku could ever be. Still, he lacks the feats that would actually help him in the fight with those two characters. Because of that, there is no way that he can actually beat them. That's pretty much what I can say about this video. Hope you like it, hope you learned something, and see you next time. Lord Ozunu is out.